series, as it's been well documented, is the team that scored the first goal was the team that won the series, that won games, and that was the same tonight. So in terms of turning points or special players or anything like that, I think both teams are going to say that one team lost, one team won. We scored the first goal and were able to find a way.
How good was that team you just beat?
Pardon?
How good was that team
They're
you just
good
beat?
as us. We just scored. It's a low-scoring series. It's crazy. What was it? 14 to. What ended up? 14-10. So we can do it 2 to 1.4 or whatever.
It's a 2-1 lead in the playoffs.
Really,
Yeah.
when you do it,
Yeah.
it's how close it is. So what's the difference? Whatever that is, that's the difference. And one game is overtime, one goal is an empty net goal. They're all, look at it. How many, 4 2-1 games? And 2 shutouts. Crazy. Reminds me of another game 7, that Stanley Cup Finals that I was in that we lost. They beat us 2-1 in game 7, and I think we outscored them in that series 12-10. Something like that. Give both teams lots of credit. Tough to win, it's tough to lose.
You mentioned yesterday, Darryl, that some guys, they step up in big games, whether it's game 7 or any clinching game, but guys you played with, guys you coached, and Justin Williams' record in his 7th game is pretty obvious.
Yep, yeah, it's good to see him too, because it's a confidence thing for them. You know, his game is about scoring and offense, and if he doesn't, then there's parts of him that sag. And it's always good to see. Quite honest, you think about the number of guys that have been in big games on both teams that played really well tonight. And you can, when you're standing the coach, you can see. Don't forget both goalies too. How they've been in big games, and Yemi hasn't been talked much about. You know, Jonathan is the goalie on the defending team, but remember Yemi was a big part of Stanley Cup in Chicago too.
You won 14 in a row at home. Safe to say you're rooting for Detroit tomorrow?
Regular season doesn't mean screw all to me, to be quite honest.
Coach, did the club get stronger tonight in the Game 7, growing as a team?
I think we were competing as hard as we could, and we tried to start the game with the full tank, and I think we had some guys that were on empty at the end.
Did ultimately the adversity in the first round help you at all in this series?
I think every team that makes the playoffs goes through a lot of adversity. That's the only thing you get from regular season. And to win a round, you've got to go through adversity. I know you're a little bit taken by surprise this year because you think the team should win every game they play.